I know you feel this movement right here. You just be vibing, reaching for some.
Hey my chocolate babies, welcome back to another freaking video. So today video is gonna be a story time about the time I went to jail. Now I know what y'all saying, why the hell am I so happy about that? But I'm not happy about it. I'm just gonna tell y'all like what happened and stuff. Fully just know I don't have a problem with my stepdad. No, actually didn't lose respect or nothing like that. I don't know, it wasn't my day that day, and what he did was just bugging me on and on and on. So I guess I reacted to it. But I'm not gonna ramble in the intro. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. Make sure y'all share it to everybody, please. I'm trying to make it to 1K. I'm trying to make it to 1K. Yes, I did my makeup today. I did my own hair. And sorry for my edges. I ain't feel like doing else. But also make sure y'all follow me on all of my social medias. Everything will be down in the description below. And my main account will pop up right here. So make sure y'all do that. And let's get into this video. So guys, I think it was June 23rd. Yes, I got arrested June 23rd, 2019. Yeah, 2019. And I got out in August, so it wasn't really like, it was hell. Don't get me wrong, it was fucking hell. But it wasn't really like I was just locked up and this like that. But let's get down to why I got locked up. For those who don't know me, I do have a terrible, I repeat, terrible attitude. I have a terrible attitude. And sometimes I don't know how to control it. So stuff happens. But I know it was something about cleaning up, and we was cleaning up and they just kept like throwing shit on the floor or something like that. I don't remember, but it was something like that. And excuse the room. I know y'all can see all my clothes. I'm trying to box up some clothes, give it away, whatever. But I think, yeah, we was boxing up. We was cleaning up, and I think he got upset because everybody wasn't cleaning up because it wasn't everybody's day to clean up. And I think he got upset, and he was just like, everybody needs to clean up because, you know, I always see these people. You probably always see those people because it was always their day. That's what I meant. So I know, there you go. It was my day to do the dishes, and I didn't want to do the floor. That's what it was. I didn't want to do the floor, so he got upset. And we was cleaning out the refrigerator and, you know, doing all the dishes, getting all the stuff clean because we was going to move from there anyways. So, I remember, I think he got upset because I didn't want to do the floor. So it was like a big pot of rice in the refrigerator, and he slammed it on the ground. So I was like, I didn't say anything, guys. I just went over there. I picked up the pot because I had the dishes. I picked up the pot. And then I just remember him like I kept saying, if y'all got a problem with it, why don't y'all clean it up? Like, it's not everybody's day to clean up, so why don't y'all clean it up? And I think I remember he kept walking in my face. I kept leaving it alone because my mom and them was there, and I don't know whose side she was going to take that time. But I'm not being petty. I'm just telling y'all the thing. Like I said, I don't have no problem with my stepdad. I mean, yeah, he get annoying sometimes. My mama get annoying sometimes. But I don't got no problem with him. Yeah, we might argue and fight, but I honestly still don't have a problem with him. And I honestly want to say thank you for that experience that I will never, ever, ever, ever go through again. But yeah, I remember he kept walking in my face, and I kept walking away. So I remember my mom, we went to get some pizza, and I was like, Mom, why is he eating your pizza? And he was like, oh, I buy shit for y'all all the time, this, that, and the third. And I was like, yeah, no you don't. I was like that. And then I don't know, y'all. I know the most thing I remember is when he ate the pizza, and then all I saw was him coming up to me trying to hit me, and then I just hit back. That's all I remember. And I remember we started fighting, but then my brother and them got into it. But then my mom, she came out of nowhere. She was just pulling my hair. I'm like, I was looking at, I cut myself again, I'm sorry. I was like, why are you pulling my hair? I didn't do anything. She was pulling my hair, but then the cops got called because I called them. They said they took me. The cops got called because I called them. Yeah, I called them. Like, I called them. So, they only got called because of that. But the thing was, it was June 23rd and everything. What else happened? Okay, so when I called them, I was not calm. That's what they really told me that they took me to jail for, because I wasn't calm. I wasn't calm. Like, it was just like the simple fact that it really happened, and then I couldn't step out of it. Like, I just wanted to keep going. So I wasn't calm. I know that. So when the police came in, they was talking about my side, his side, whatever. Everybody else's side. They end up taking both of us to jail. Well, in the cop car, because I can't say jail. But they end up arresting both of us. But when we got down there, they end up taking him home. So, y'all know me. I'm in a car like, oh, okay. Well, they wanted us to scare us or something. You know, like, what are we up here for? So, when the police who put me in his car, he got back in the car. He was like, you'll go in here. You'll be in here for a day. And I'm like, I said, sorry. Sorry, guys, it went off. So, he said, you'll be in here for a day. And I'm like, what? Why am I here for a day? And he was the one, you know, like, and he left. Like, I was just trying to figure out, like, why he went home. Like, why is it fair that I can't go home and he went home? Sorry, guys, my, what y'all had called. But then, like I was saying, I was like, why is it fair that he go home and I got to spend a day in here? And so I asked him about the army and stuff like that. And he was like, the policeman was like, oh, you sure this the same girl we got from the house? You sure this the same girls we got from the house? And I'm like, yeah, it's me. But then he was like, they just gonna book you in. You gonna see the judge, this, that, and the third. So I'm thinking like, okay, they gonna book me in. Then I sleep here, I see the judge, and I go home. But that's not what happened at all, y'all. Y'all, I get in there. I meet this pregnant girl. And she's really beautiful. If she look at my videos, thank you. Because I forgot your name. But she was the one who, like, helped me through it the first time. She was like, when I went in there, they had put us in this holding cell with all of us in there. I was so scared to use the bathroom. It was still like, y'all, I was scared to pee. I was scared to do anything. But then I had to pee. I had to pee real bad. So I had to pee. But I didn't get booked in until the next day. So when we was just in the holding cell, just sitting there, we was over there just talking like, oh, I think I was in there with mostly everybody who had fought, because people had gotten felonies. People, everybody was, basically the cell that I was in, everybody was in there for fighting. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. Everybody decided to fight today, that we got arrested today. No, everybody decided to fight today. And, so when I went in there, she was like, they was like, basically like, they was like, yo, when we get out of here, we need to make a pact. Like, we don't need to fight. Girls need to be helpful with each other, this, that, and the third. Like, you know, be there for each other. And so we was just like explaining, not explaining, but we were like telling, everybody was just telling like why they there and stuff. And y'all, I don't eat salami, I don't eat pork, I don't eat ribs, none of that. And the police, when they brought us lunch, because we didn't eat lunch. I know I didn't eat. I was hungry. So when they brought lunch, they brought salami. I didn't eat that. I left that right there. I didn't eat that. I don't eat salami. So I know we didn't eat till the next day, which is at 4. So I didn't get booked in until like 1, 2 o'clock, because I know I had an hour of sleep and they woke me up and it was like breakfast time. So yeah, I got booked in like at 1 something. But in the holding cell, we were just over there telling each other about like why we there, like, you know, like what we could have done differently, but it didn't happen that way because we didn't see it in that way. At that point, I didn't see nothing differently. I mean, like I said, I don't have a problem with my stepdad, but at that time, it was just like, fuck you, fuck whatever you got going on, I want to be dressed. That's what it was. So we were just in there like speaking how we could do differently. I found out that the girl that I got arrested with the same day, not at the same time, but the same day, we got the same birthday and stuff like that. I actually still do keep in touch with her, so it's fine. But we were just in there like what we could have done differently and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, we could have done this stuff differently or what we saying, but we didn't see it in that way when we was actually ready to pounce. Cause at that moment, like I said, my mind went blank. I was not stunting like, oh, I'm going to go to jail today. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I was just like, you hit me, I'm going to hit you back. We hit each other, and it happened. So, but then, like, we didn't get booked in. Like I said, I didn't get booked in to like 1, 2 or 3. No, it was between 1 and 2 because I had an hour of sleep, and then they woke me up. So, yeah. So, we were just in there talking. So, then when they finally, like, booked us in, they took my fingerprints and I took out a picture and everything. I was smiling in one of them, and I remember the lady, she said, why are you smiling? I said, because even though I'm in jail, I mean, like, I'm taking a picture. And she was like, it ain't gonna be funny no more. I was like, you're probably right. I was like, you're probably right. I've never been to jail. I mean, I don't care. At that point, I said I don't care. Because let me tell you, I was boo-boo ass crying up in there. Not every day. But like the first day, I wasn't scared. I was just like, y'all know that mentality when y'all have to cry, but y'all not scared, but y'all gonna cry anyways? Yeah, I was like that. But I was like, I don't care. So when I finally got booked in and got my number so I could call my mom and them and like, oh, I'm okay, I made it. Well, I didn't make it, but like, I'm okay. Nothing happened. I couldn't call y'all because I didn't have the my booking number yet, so I couldn't call y'all like that. And then she was like, oh, okay, we'll be out there tomorrow, this, that, and the third. So they finally put us in our clothes, and they put us in green. And then I seen all these other people come in with like red and yellow and black, and I'm like, what does all these colors stand for? Like, do the girls get green, the boys get black? They was like, no, you don't know the different colors of the thing. I was like, do it look like I just do stuff to come to jail to find out the colors of the stuff? And she was like, no, I think, she was like, green is just for sitting here, red is for if you're being transferred or something like that, orange is for what did she say? Orange is for murder or something like that. And I know the white is for if you do a community service and you clean it up, because it was a lot of them in there. So that happened. Then I'm thinking like, oh, I'm going to court the next day. I'm going to court the next day. I'm gonna get out. I'm like, okay, do that mentality. You going to court the next day. So y'all, I was so happy when they called my name, right? They was like, Baldwin, get your stuff. So I got my stuff. They off in the go. They put me in the cell. They put me in the pod because I was in there with the pregnant girls, and I couldn't be in there because I wasn't pregnant. So they put me in another pod. They put me in pod 6. I was in 614, and I was in there with 2 other people. It was this girl named Bam. I don't know if she out yet, and I hope she is. I hope she's doing better. If that's the case, if she out. And I was in there with this other lady. She was in there for the same thing, but she went home earlier before me. She went home. She said she got arrested 2 weeks before me, so she got arrested like June 6th, something like that. Between those times, because she said she got arrested 2 weeks before me, and she got it August 1st, and I got it August 7th. So, but I was in there with Bam and all them people. Like, the most thing I was just trying to do is basically keep my sanity. Like, I didn't want to cry, because the first thing when I walked in and tell y'all, I wanted to bust out in tears. But they seemed like some really cool people. Bam had gave me she had gave me some books to read. So I wasn't, basically I was trying to stay to myself, but I was trying to be like, sorry y'all. Okay. I was like trying to stay to myself, but I was trying to be social, so they won't think that I'm stuck up like, oh, she went to jail but she not talking to nobody because this, that, and the third. So I went in there. They asked me why I was here. They was telling me like, what can I do? She was telling me what can I do, and she told me like why she was in there. Y'all, when she told me why she was in there, I was like, are you sure you ever getting out? And she was like, yeah, girl, I'm getting out. And I was like, well, good luck if you do, you know. Like, I hope we don't do the same stupid shit that we did the first time. So when I think what made Bam snap really bad the way she did when we was in there the first time was the lady. Like, I had no problem with the lady, because I was like, when I read a book, I'm into it. I don't want to be bothered. So I guess like I blocked that mentality out of listening to what she's saying. But I guess it got to Bam, because, you know, she been there for a long time. She knows she wanted to go home, but you don't have to repeat it over and over. And the lady kept saying, I want to go home. And I'm like, I know, I want to go home too. So instead of her saying, I want to go home and, you know, get on Bam nerves, I was just like, y'all, let's just like get to know each other. Like, you know, let's talk about something. And she just like, I think what really made Bam irritated was she kept moving the room around, knowing there was 3 people in there, knowing that some of the stuff can't go anywhere, because it's, I mean, y'all, it's not like a room like my room. It was literally like my closet to my wall. That's how small my room was. So I was just like, I'll leave it at that. I'm gonna read my book. But then they had got an argument, and I didn't want to fight, because I didn't want to go to the holding cell for me not doing nothing. So I was like, Bam, relax, like, just take it slow, you know. She just want to go home. And Bam was like, I know she want to go home, but she's saying it over and over, not gonna make no difference. And I was like, I know, but please don't hit the lady. I don't know what to do. I've never been to jail. I don't want to be in the holding cell. I don't want to be in none of that. So I think when we went out for lunch, Bam asked can she be to move to another room, and the lady told her no. So it was just like yelling through the vent, like, oh, this bitch crazy, this, that, and the third. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was like, I'm gonna just read my book and I'm gonna stay out of it, because it's not my problem. So when the lady went home, Bam had got moved to another cell, because I guess she didn't want to be in that cell no more. Like, I guess, no, before the lady went home, I'm sorry. Before the lady went home, they moved Bam to another cell. So it was just me and the lady in there. And Bam let me keep her book so I can read something, so I won't be lonely. And then when I was done with her, I just got to give it to her. That's it. So when she gave it to me, I mean, when Bam left, it was like one day before the lady was even going home. So we didn't know what time she was going home. So, but then the next day, lunchtime, she went home. So it was just me in the cell. So I'm just reading the book. But then I'm over there like, damn, I'm in this cell by myself. Seriously, like, I'm in this cell by myself. So when we came out to get our hour, I asked one of the police ladies, can they put 2 people in my cell, because I can't be in that cell by myself. Y'all, I know I can be in my room by myself all day with no problem. I know that. But in that cell, I couldn't do it. I was like, I think I'm relieved that they both are gone, but I'm not relieved that they both are gone. Like, I need somebody here. So I went downstairs, like when we came out for an hour, I went downstairs and I asked the sweetest cop I can find. She was so sweet. I asked her, can she put 2 people in my cell? She put 2 people in my cell, and me and those 2 people, we instantly connected like this. We was up talking every night. We was sharing food. We was like, when we get out, we actually gonna still talk. And you know, Sonny, we still talk. I still talk to both of them. I talk to them every day, actually, like how they doing and stuff like that. And so like the second time, I mean the two people that they put in my cell when Bam them had left, we was actually connecting, you know, staying up every night. They was the ones helping me get through the day, because I mean it was already August 1st, but when you in jail, the day seems to go very, 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 very slow. So basically, we was helping each other get through. We all got out on the 7th, actually, while I'm sitting here just talking. We all got out on the 7th. We just got out on different times. My friend, the one that I talked to, like the one we'll stay up all night talking just about everything, she got out before me, and then I got out, and then Ellie got out. So we all got out on the same day, different times. What else did I say? What else? And then when we all got out, I came home. I didn't say anything. I just went to my room, and they put me on probation and stuff like that. So I had probation, but probation wanted me to pay. Okay, so I paid the $50 I got that done. What I couldn't pay was the classes, and I told her that. I said, I can't, I don't know. I said, what's her name? Nebula, something like that. Nublins, whatever. Please don't arrest me. I'm just telling my story. But no, I'm just playing. But I said, I can't pay for these classes. So she said, well, you can at least try. So I called different classes, and it was like, oh, it's $200 a week. I was like, no. I can get you the $200 for a week, not every week. I can't get you $200 every week. So I did one class, y'all. One class. Because the judge told me if I do one class, she would close the case. I did one class. Paid $200 cash. Did the one class, did the 8 hours, whatever. I go take the receipt to her the next day. She called a place. The place said, oh, she came, but it was only for a day. That's what she told me to do. That's what she told me to do. I came for one day, which that's what she wanted me to do. Miss Nebula, Nelson, something like that. I know it's like Nebula. Nope. Whatever. We're not going to fix her name. I ain't even going to look it up. I ain't going to pop nothing on the screen. But we go there. I go to her, get her the receipt. She like, oh, you going to be back in court. And I'm like, why am I going to be back in court? Y'all told me one day that's what I'm doing. She said, okay. So I get a paper saying, oh, I got to go to court on January 16th. Y'all, so I go to court. The lady said, oh, I just saw you. And I said, yeah, you did the last time I was getting out. She said, yeah, that's true. She said, oh, you got 21 more days on probation. You can serve them in jail. Y'all, I literally freaked out. I was like, ma'am, you was the one who told me to do one freaking day of the class and show Miss Nebula, whatever, and show her. That's what I did. So, and then my mama and them wasn't there. It was just me and my brothers. So they put the handcuffs on me. At this point, I was just like, I don't know what to do at this point. So they put the handcuffs on me. I screamed out to my brother and I was like, go home and tell mama what happened. My mama and them called up there. They like, oh, they didn't get my paperwork. They didn't get no type of recommendation that I went to the classroom. And I was like, that is a lie, because she called the class in front of me and he said I went for a day, which that's what they wanted me to do. So you tell me to go for a day, I'm only go for a day. So she said they ain't getting no type of recommendation. So my uncle, so she called my uncles in from Florida, and it was like they'll bum me out. So when they was going to like bum me out, the judge said I couldn't be bonded out. So I had to serve the 21 days regardless. So the first time I served 17 days. And then I went back to jail January 16th. And then I served 21 days and got out February 6th. At that point, I wasn't even in the pods at that point. I wasn't in the pods. So that was a good thing. Seriously, that was a good thing. I went to this thing called Open Door. And you can watch TV, you can read the book, you can be on the phone as long as you want, take baths as long as you want, actually. So when they put me in there, I was in there with a bunch of good people. But the most people is, I was in there with Candy and Lexus and stuff like that. And they was helping me get through it. So was the TV. The TV was helping me get through. I'm like, oh, okay, Open Door, you might be cooler than the pod because, you know, they turn on the TV, you can't see it. I mean, nobody really gonna stand at the door and look at it, so. And we had chairs to watch the TV, so I'm like, okay. And you know what was good, though? It was Marvel weekend. Man, Marvel movies came on all week. I was good. I was just chilling. And I was just chilling until 21 days was over. After those 21 days, I told them people I still to contact them. I follow them on Facebook. I don't know if they remember me. I know that my friend Candy got out before me. And then I lost her number because y'all walked home in the rain. I was like, because they let me out. Okay, but let me finish. When I got out 21 days, when I finished with my 21 days, I got out. They let me out at 3 o'clock in the morning. I was hungry. So I thought he was going to be like, okay, you can wait till breakfast be served if you want to. Then you can get out. Nah. 3 o'clock in the morning. They gave my paperwork. I went to the thing, changed my clothes. I called my mom. I was like, Mom, I'm out. You just going to come pick me up? She was like, they let you out at 3 o'clock in the morning? I'm like, Mom, I was supposed to be out. My bad. I was supposed to be out I was supposed to be out February 5th. I got out February 6th at 3 o'clock in the morning. I said, Mom, I was supposed to be out February 5th at 2 o'clock. That's what the judge told me. I was supposed to be out at 2 o'clock a.m. 2 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, my mama said, just stay there and call me until the morning so you can walk home. Y'all, I didn't want to stay there. I did not want to stay there. So guess what I did? I put my goddamn phone in my the socks that I had on because when I was in jail, I was doing hair for food and whatever. Like, I'll do the hair, they'll let me use the phone, or they'll buy me some food and underwears and stuff like that. I left all that shit there. I threw all that shit in the garbage. I was like, fuck this shit. But I needed the socks for my phone because I had my phone in my hand. And it was raining. I put my phone in my sock and both of the socks so it won't get wet. Put the sock in my pocket and I put it at home. I said, no, I'm not staying here. I got home around, it only took me an hour 30 minutes, so I didn't get out of the jail place until 5 o'clock, so I didn't get home until 6:30. But I also got dropped off because when I used to live at 193, when I got to CVS, a man and a lady came and picked me up. They bought me some food. Well, they let me pick out what I wanted, and I told them where I was coming from, and they was like, next time if you need a ride, just call me. They gave me their number. I don't have no idea where it's at, but they gave me their number. Then when I got out, we was moving, so like it wasn't like I had a bed to come home to, y'all. Like, we was already moving. My mama had put the stuff in the new house already. She was like, we leaving. I'm glad you got out today because you need to go pack up the rest of your stuff. So when I packed up, we dipped. Like, that house was empty. Like, when I got there, it wasn't no food there. It wasn't nothing there. So we was gone. But after that, and then like I noticed, well, not when I noticed, but what I know what to do now is when I get angry at him, I just leave. I don't. Sometimes. Because sometimes I say something and then it just escalated, and I don't want it to escalate to where we went to jail. Where we go to jail again. Honestly, like I said in this video all the time, I have no problem with my stepdad. Actually, he left a few times, you know. It been good, but I have no problem with him. I mean, yeah, like I said, they're very irritating, but I wouldn't. Honestly, if you had to ask me would I trade them for a while, I probably would. But I probably won't do it as early as I say now. But you never know. But that's the end of the story, y'all, of the time I went to jail. I'm just playing. But again, thank you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Make sure you share with everybody. I'm trying to hit 1K. Make sure you follow my social medias. Everything will be down in the description below. And I changed my YouTube name because every time somebody look it up, they be like they can't find it, and they think that I'm the, like, it got this Chocolate Thunder thing have a dog, and it's not me. So, but like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and share. And we're out. Peace.